Sup, boys? Look where I'm at. I'm back at the crib. It's Easter, so I went home for the weekend. I'm actually gonna be skipping class Monday, but I don't really have time to make a video here because I have so much homework that I have to finish. So I'm roping y'all in basically, and y'all are gonna help me code. Y'all are gonna learn to code, man. I hope you guys are excited. If you clicked on this video, maybe you're gonna be excited. Look at this mullet coming in, boys. Look at me. I'm glowing up since that buzz. The buzz was crazy. Shit, man. It's over now. So yeah, man, we got a little assignment here. It's like a lab, but all we really do is code on the computer. So yeah, you guys, I don't know if it's against rules to show you guys the assignment. So I'm just gonna be showing you guys my coding screen in VS Code. You guys won't be able to see the assignment, but I'll show you what I want the example output to be, and maybe I'll put a screenshot or something of what it should be. So yeah, let's get right into the code. All right, y'all, we're over on the coding screen, and I'm sorry I'm not blessing y'all with a face cam. I know you really wanted it, but here we are. So the goal of this is, here's an HPP file. I don't totally understand it. All right, we're learning it, and I don't know if I should define these in the HPP file. Oh yeah, the HPP file holds the class, and I have these things: the position of the bug, the direction it's facing. So basically, it depends what direction it's facing, but the direction can either be -1 or 1, and its position is like where it is. Maybe its position starts at like 10. So if its direction is 1, then you do the move function, which sets its position plus adds whatever direction it's 1. Position goes to 11, and then there's also a turn function which changes the direction to a -1 if it's 1, or 1 if it's -1, and then display, which is going to output it in the console down here. So I think that it actually might not be that complicated. It's just a matter of figuring it out. So let's begin. Okay, so this, I don't think I'll have it in main. I think I have all my functions. So I need to declare them. Alright, I think this is how you write a default constructor. So I'm in here. This has to be bug that. I'm going to default construct it here and not in here. We'll add a position input, then they can add in position input there. Okay, let's just start writing shit and see if it works. So this should work by just setting the position. Position equals position that we entered. That's that position. So this sets our initial position. This is a default constructor which gives these values. So this default constructor right here. Now position equals position is the position they entered. If it direction equals 1, direction equals -1, else if it doesn't equal 1, it equals anything other than 1, which I don't want it to be ever, else direction equals 1. So that's basically saying if the direction is 1, which it starts out being, when they called the turn function, direction equals -1. But if the direction isn't 1, the direction equals 1. So if it equals something, and display is gonna see out position direction all right. We got these written up. I'll see if maybe I can just go if choice equals c bug1 dot dir bug2 dot display move again send play. That doesn't make much sense to be play. It's not a bool either, it's a play equals y. G++ dash G bug lib, so that's like the library .cpp. Buggy, which is the one that has the main, then dash o buggy.exe. Okay, it's because I'm in final project. So here we are. Okay, so I think we can cd hello world. There we go. Now G++ dash G. Named it bug lip. That wasn't the problem, but they think that it's private. But I'll tell you this right now, it's not private. But I can make it public right here. Yep, duh. These are characters added in. Oh, no way. That's why. So that's default. Oh my god, fixed everything. Yo, it worked! Oh my gosh, okay. Buggy.exe. Enter initial position 10. I want to move. Position 11, direction 1. Move again, yes. Move. Position 12, direction 1. Ah, let's go. Let me clean this up just so it looks better. Guys, something bad happened. But now I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, Kitty. Hi, Kitty. Kitty recently lost her uterus.
Alright, boys, it's time for a little break. Look at the setup here. We're just working on the couch. But I got some grapes here. And also a Diet Mountain Dew, bro. I don't really drink Diet Mountain Dew. But my parents have like 100,000 just hanging around. So I get bored and I want something fun to drink, you know what I'm saying, to make me less bored. So I'm drinking this. I also got some water because I'm kind of dehydrated right now. Ever since taking creatine, well, I've been kind of bad at taking creatine lately. But ever since that, I started drinking more water. And now I feel like I get dehydrated so much easier. Like I just start feeling so lightheaded if I don't drink water. And then it's kind of a good reminder to drink water. But it sucks. The feeling sucks. Damn, am I happy I got this mother back. Alright, boys, we're back. I have no idea what I changed here to make this all turn to shit. But let's try and find out. Why isn't it colorful? Bro, what is going on? I haven't even changed anything. And I'm just compiling it. I'm not even running it. I'm just compiling it. This is just compiling it. Move or change direction? I'll move. Position 11. Direction 1. Move again. Oh. It shouldn't say move again. Okay. Entering N does not quit. We have a logic error somewhere in here. It's because I have a single equal sign right there. So let's save this. Oh, because when I was compiling it earlier, I was still in the program. I thought I left it, but I didn't. Alright, so this should be our final product. Enter initial position 10. Move, yeah. Position 11, direction 1. Again, yeah. Move or change direction. Position 11, direction -1. Again, no. And it quits. Let's go, baby! Alright, that's one challenge done. Alright, boys, I'm back. And this time, we have to make a momentum generation thing. And for the first part, I have to have a function named momentum that takes arguments. First one is a one-dimensional velocity array with 3 values that are double variables, and a mass that is going to get multiplied by them. And it needs to return a dynamically allocated array representing the momentum. And momentum is the scalar mass multiplied by each velocity vector. I'm going to input an array. Let's just say it's array 2. That gives me 3 values. And it's going to equal something like this. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I have a mass. And you multiply those. Mass is scalar. Mass equals 2. Let's make it equal 2. And you get an output array we would have a momentum array. That'll have 3 spots in it, and it'll be 1, 4, 8. So that's our momentum, and it needs to be dynamically allocated. So I don't know how to do that, but first let's do a function declaration up here. So I think I just need 2 arguments, and I don't fill this in, and then I have double mass. I need to really think about this. I might have to cut the recording and think about it. You need to return this as a dynamically allocated array, because you can't return you can't return an array like this. You can't momentum. You can't do this. This does not work because it's an array, even though it does say it works. But I'm pretty sure that does not work. Okay, so I think this is how you write it. You do double momentum is going to be my array equals new velocity 2. Alright, I've made some changes. So in size, this is kind of unneeded, I think, but it doesn't really matter. It's inside a function. It's not going to be, nothing's going to happen anywhere else. But I have double star, which makes this momentum here a pointer, and it equals this, which is an array, which is its size. So I don't know how to explain this. It's really confusing. So the double is pointing to the pointer double has a size of an array, something like that. But then I can just affect it directly. So this is basically an array that gets dynamically allocated at runtime with size. I don't know. So that's why I don't understand. It just has to. It's not. It just has to become a pointer. You have to make it a pointer, which has a size here, because you can't return. You can't return an array. So this is now pointing to an array of this size. All right. So now I've added some things up here, which is a pointer that has pointer array or something like that has this size, which gets added to all this. So it's like I made a pointer to point to the return value that is a pointer of this now, but let's see if it runs. Okay, yeah, there it is. So let's tell them to enter velocity, enter 3 velocities. I could do a for loop here, but it's so small. Enter velocity. Yep, there we go. Alright, so the next part of this is we're gonna have to make another function, and it takes random velocities and masses and calculates the average momentum of the collection. And inside it, I might have to call momentum because, oh shit, yeah, because I'm gonna get the momentum. So I don't think so. I'll grab this and I'll bring it in here. Oh, but it doesn't know velocity and mass, but I can generate random velocities and masses. We're gonna have to get a random number, so rand velo 2, 3 random velocities and put them. Okay, yeah, generate 3 there. 4 int j equals 0, while j is less than 2, j plus plus, and then we're gonna have rand velo I equals, alright, first include C standard library. Next thing, include C time. srand time. They put a 0 here, I don't know why. Random velocity is going to be rand, and then percent 201, because that'll give us a range from 0 to 200, because 1 to 200 would be 200, 0 to 200 is 201 values. So rand percent 0, because we want rand percent 201. Now that gives us a value from 0 to 200, and then we want to minus it by 100. Ooh, let's go. That's easy though. Percent rand percent 11, because it wants to be from 0 to 10. So this is how you can return it. Oh my gosh, yo, it's making sense. I'm gonna have to set them all equal to 0 first. So that sets it to 0, and now, shit, but I don't want this to run every time, because if it's not set to 0, then I can't plus equal stuff to add it all up, and then divide it by 1,000 at the end. Int x equals average mo 0, int y equals average mo 1, int z equals average mo 2. So now we have our x, y, z. Maybe it should be like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're gonna have to declare them up here. Int x, int y, int z. We store all those values for 1,000 iterations, right? And we have double average motion. Alright, average mo 0 equals x divided by 1,000. That's the average of all the things we got. Average mo 1 equals y divided by 1,000. Ooh, compiled first try, bro. I haven't compiled this yet or debugged at all. Alright, main never called this function. Whoops. Oh my god, you guys. Look at this. Son of a bitch. Oh, and it's running infinitely again. God damn it. And now I gotta go. Now I gotta. Oh. I have misguided you guys quite a bit. These should be 3 because that's the size, and the size is 0, 1, 2. Count on your fingers, that's 3 things. It doesn't go up to 2, it started at 3. I was just thinking the array totally wrong, bro. Oh my god, I'm a noob. Alright. Yo! I think we might have a working thing here, dude. Oh my gosh, let's go, dude, let's go. God, I made so many little tiny mistakes, and this gives me a number from 0 to 9, not 1 to 10. Check this out, boys. Isn't it crazy how it comes together? Yeah, sometimes when you just code it and don't add little breakpoints where you fix things, it gets pretty messed up. The last thing that I fixed that made it run was, oh, I also had an I here instead of a J. God, so stupid, dude. I should delete momentum, but I can't delete it here, so I don't know where because I'm leaking memory. Just learned that. So let's run it. There we go. Oh, let me save it. There we go. Oh, different values. Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. All right, boys, that was successful. Let's go, man. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah, we have been working on those problems for a minute. It's dark out now, bro. But yeah, that was a good time. we got around to it. Oh, man. Coding's pretty hard sometimes, but you make it more difficult on yourself when you just try and code it all in one chunk and then you don't you don't test little things that you make and you just throw them in there without testing them, and you make little mistakes like putting an I in there instead of a J, and that's what I usually do. So I should probably learn to not do that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want to see more things like this, like maybe like study sessions or stuff like that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. See you, boys. We're almost at 1,000 subs.